All right. Hello, everyone. It is Shamir here from Bellamy Beauty Lounge. I think this is like the second or third video that I'm doing, so I'm not a pro yet with this YouTube recording thing. But today I decided I was going to make a video about how to detangle locks. Yeah, I got a scarf on me, a towel on my head because I just washed it. I have locks. I've had locks for about 2.5, 3 years. I didn't keep track this time, but either way, I decided I want to take them out again. I've taken them out before the first time I had them, and I kept them for 3 years that time, and this time it's about the same. I think I just get tired of having my hair in the same way. I do hair, so I like to change it a lot. Before I had braided it up and all that kind of stuff just to get some change, but I want to do the Bantu knots. I want to do sewing. I just want to do everything else now. So, and my hair is too thick in general. So when I braid it down to try to do a sewing, my sewing looks way too full underneath. I don't like that. So here goes. So I just washed my hair, and I washed it because I wanted it to be saturated. You cannot take locks loose when your hair is dry, but it's not too dry. I literally just finished washing it, so you can see I have real locks, authentic. Everything is tight. I don't know if I'm too close or whatnot, but just so you can see, it's really real. All right. So anyway, what I'm going to be using, like I said, I just deep cleaned my hair to wash, just to clean it because it was itching and it needed to be washed. So I'm going to be using, I don't even know if I got this lined up right, but this is Nairobi Humecticil Moisturizing Replenishing Conditioner. This is one of my favorite conditioners. I know everybody know Nairobi from their blue foam wrap, which is the bomb, but I love this moisturizer. When I used to get a relaxer back in the day, I would use this conditioner, and a lot of times when you relax the hair, it feels, even though it's wet, it kind of feels very, I don't know, dry, or it just has a weird texture to it where it don't feel moist even though it's wet. But this makes it feel soft and gives it a nice slip. So this is what I'm going to use to detangle my hair. So I'm going to put an ample amount. This is an ample amount on a lock. And you want to rub it in really, really good. Just like that. And I'm going to do it to each of them, but the key is to have it moist all the way in. It's on there. See all that? And just squeeze it in there. It helps protect the hair by adding moisture, which helps it with its elasticity, because a lot of times there's hair in here, and even though this is a lock, there's also dead hair and lint and stuff that's in here. So a lot of times it may look moist on the outside, but it might be dry on the inside, depending on how much you're moisturizing your hair. I don't waste none of it. See, I'll just rub the excess into the rest of the hair. I'm also going to be using a rat tail comb, the kind with the metal tip. I know people use a fork, but to each his own. Do you do what makes you feel good. But you definitely need a fine tooth comb with a rat tail. If you want to use a fork, you can try it all you want. I didn't, but I've seen that before. You start at the very bottom of the hair. I'm not cross-eyed, I'm just looking at my ends. And throughout this time of me having my locks, I've actually been trimming the ends because the ends weren't exactly locked. It was just a little curly hair at the bottom. So anyhow, you're going to detangle from the bottom. If the hair is wet and moist, you won't have too much problems. The drier the hair is, the harder it'll be to detangle. I'm just combing it. Because my hair is wet, it's coming out fairly easy. And you see, that's the dead hair. Whenever I get into a snag or something, I'll use the rat tail end of the comb. Now, my hair is actually mostly interlocked. Only part that is twisted is probably the very ends, if I haven't cut it off already, from when I started. I started my locks with the comb coils. Some people start with a 2-strand twist. Some people start with the interlock method. But I started mine with the comb coils, where you just twist the hair. Actually, I didn't start them. I had somebody else do it because I wanted my parts to be neat in the back and I can't see. And I'm not one of those that's going to take the camera and the mirror and all that and try to part and all this extra stuff. Just paid the $60, $65, whatever it was, and had somebody else start them for me. See how quick that is? Look, already coming loose. And if you look really closely, you might could see some lint. See some white strings in there. I don't think it's gray hair. I'm a little bit young. I'm not that young. I'll be 40 in a few years, so I'm not that young anymore, but I don't have that much gray hair either. And I've colored my hair probably about 3 times since it's been locked. So taking it out, I'm going to be able to see how much of the hair is really colored. It's probably all colored knowing me, because when I color my hair, the stuff gets done. And as you can see, woo, look at that. Don't worry, still going to have some hair. However, last time I took my locks out, I was able to fill up probably a whole trash bag full of hair. When I say a trash bag, I mean like a garbage can trash bag, like hefty type of trash bag full of dead hair. But I still had hair, and I think my hair was just a little bit shorter than this in length. However, once I took them all loose, even though it looks like this short right now, when I took them all loose and straightened my hair, it was all the way to my bra strap, so I'm not worried. Even when I take these out, I'm going to trim it. I'm going to have my friend trim it for me. Just to even it out. And I say I'm going to do a deep conditioning treatment. Probably as soon as I get them all done. A steam deep conditioning treatment with protein. Because although I do take care of my hair, it's been locked so long it's not used to being out. So when you take your hair out of locks, if you decide to do this, you're going to have to get it in an excellent condition, because a lot of times we don't condition it as much. Like, for example, when it's braided, you probably don't even wash your hair when it's braided, but that is one thing you'll have to do. You see, hair. But again, I'm not concerned about it. I expect a lot of hair to come out. So it's just a long process. If you decide that you want to take your locks out, another thing that you want to be considerate of is it is going to take some time, depending on how long your locks are, how matted it is, how much hair you got. On average, each of these take about 15 to 30 minutes to take loose. So that's why I'm only going to do one live. And then after I take it down, I'll 2-strand twist it. I'm going to leave the conditioner on it. Conditioner doesn't hurt anything. I may rinse it out once I've done a few of them when I decide to quit for today. But the reason I twisted it, so I know I'm not going to finish all of these in the same day. I don't have that kind of patience. But, you know, I would probably be watching TV or a movie or something if I was not recording live. Or recording this for y'all. Alright, so there we go. Halfway up the lock here, where I started. And don't freak out. It's okay, it's just hair. Hair grows. As long as you're eating right, it's what you put in, it's what you're going to get out. Eat good. Keep that hair moisturized, it's going to grow. I can't wait to get all of them out, so I can be like, long hair don't care, or good body, you know. Because see, I want some of those feed-in braids. I love cornrows. I mean, I've seen and done some pretty beautiful lock styles, but I know I don't have the patience. So if I want to achieve the look, I'm just going to go buy some faux locks or something and install them if I want to look locked again, because this is really a commitment. It's a commitment to time. It's a commitment to energy. to taking them out. Right now I'm just rubbing the conditioner in here because I was having a bit of a time trying to get through this one. But during the process, your fingers will get a little prunish, looking like a raisin or something, because of all the moisture that you're using. But we're getting through it. If you have questions about this, feel free to comment below. Look at that. It's coming through. You can hear it. I'm just going to put a little bit more conditioner on that end, just because I don't want it to really dry. I want to slip through, not rip through. You want to slip through. You do not want to rip through. And I think I'm not even going to color it black or anything, or back to my natural color, because I like this red color. I'm just going to let it grow out and get that ombre look, I guess. I don't think I'm going to let it go past my bra, because then it's too much hair to deal with. My hair texture, look at that. It's like that 4C, and it got 50 different curl patterns, I feel like. So, yeah, it becomes a lot to manage the longer it gets, because I have thick hair, and I'm a little tender-headed. Not when I do it, but when other people do it. Everybody don't care like I care. So, you see I'm still taking it out. I could have fast-forwarded or did the speed video, but I wanted you all to get an idea of how long it really takes to take one down. Just one. And I probably have about 200 of these. I don't know. I never counted them. But I definitely have a lot. And when I was growing them out in the beginning, I had put faux locks on, because I didn't want to go through that teeny weeny lock stage again. I wanted to look like I've been at them forever. And then like the back of my hair, where my nape is, the nape of the hair, it doesn't grow the same as the rest of the hair. It grows, but it grows like half as fast, I guess you could say, and it's a whole different texture of hair. So I had lost patience with trying to grow that out, and I actually shaved it off in the beginning, and was wearing like little design haircuts back there. And then I decided to grow it back. So those ones are like really, really short. They're like baby locks. They're not like baby. They're half as long as these ones are now. And it took forever to get them to grow. Okay, so we're at the top here. I don't know how long that took. I can check the time when I'm done recording. But look, we're done. I got one out. Yes. And it was less than 15 minutes. Oh, yes. Ooh. So, here's the hair that was in that lock. Look at that. That's a lot of hair. Glad I cleaned it. There'd be a lot of lint or something. I don't know. But anyway, this is a lock. Don't freak out. This is just, technically, these are my edges, okay? This is what happens when you lock your edges. These are still my edges, okay? Look at that. Just the edges that have grown. Instead of being manipulated and waved down by edge control and all that stuff. So one down. 1,000 to go, right? Let me move that back. And it's funny though, because, oh gosh, let me click that. So what I'm going to do with this one, well, I'm going to leave this one like it is until I take another one down. When I take another one down, I'm going to 2-strand twist it out of the way. But I'm not going to do that right now, because I don't want to have to take down a bunch of tiny 2-strand twists. But look at that. All done. I can see where it's still like brown, black, brown. That black area is what was like in the middle of the lock where the color didn't reach or whatever when I colored it. So yeah, I got that one loose. And the hair that is in the comb was locked into the dread. And I always find it funny. Don't laugh at me. But if you look at this hair, you can actually roll it and make a whole nother lock out of it. Not being funny. If you palm roll it, let me see if I can get it right quick. Mat it back up. Let's see. All right. whole nother dread, a little baby dread. Anyhow, y'all have